so much for taking some time out of your day to spend with me. This is Joy, and I appreciate your time. Welcome to all the new subscribers. It's my sincere hope that here you find information that is uplifting and supportive as you continue to journey towards your prepared places. Welcome back to all the returning subscribers. Family, I appreciate you all so very much. So today, I want to talk to you about why and how the narcissists want their targets to be seen as the crazy one, and sometimes even have them ending up on medication, and in some cases, actually institutionalized. You see, the narcissist works relentlessly to make this happen to their children, their spouses, or anybody who is in their care. Sometimes it's siblings, older parents, whomever they're taking care of. The narcissist wants that person, as well as everybody else, to believe that they are in fact crazy and delusional. And they do this by manipulating minds over time. They gaslight their targets and try to reframe their reality and cause them to believe that they are crazy or have a serious mental or emotional issue. And this is all designed to make the narcissist appear as a savior or a victim, depending on who the audience actually is. Now, while the target doubts their own sanity and believes that they owe the narcissist a life of servitude for taking care of them, all they get in return is additional abuse. They serve the narcissist's needs, and as their reward, they're abused. Many times we may watch a movie or see a documentary about cults or just narcopaths in general who mistreat people in their care, and you find that these people are so loyal to a default. Does any of this sound familiar to you? Maybe this is your story. Maybe there are parts of your story that resonate with this. You see, the narcissist works to tap into their target's subconscious, and this works to keep the target indoctrinated into the narcissistic harem, which is nothing more than a cult. Remember, the narcissist is, in fact, a cult leader, and they get immense pleasure from abusing their targets. Yes, absolutely, yes. They are completely aware of what they are doing. They think it through. And the mere fact that they actually are enjoying this is an indicator that they are fully aware of what they are doing. Listen, the narcissist knows when to apply more pressure and even when to pull back. They know what they are doing. It is not a mistake. It is all calculated. While they abuse the target, they're playing the role of the victim or the savior, all to gather narcissistic supply. Their audience believes the narcissist because they themselves have been manipulated and lied to. The goal is to sow seeds of doubt in your mind. You're not good enough. You're not worthy. You don't deserve me. You're lucky to have me. Nobody else will want you. You're a failure. Does any of this sound familiar? Let me just tell you, it is all a lie. None of it is true. None of it is true about you, but it is all true about the narcissist. This is more than a psychological warfare. It is a spiritual warfare. The narcissist sets off a battle between your body, soul, and spirit. This internal war leaves the victim feeling exhausted, completely drained, and defeated. In the meantime, the narcissist audience and flying monkeys are all witnesses to this, and their agreement with the narcissist's abuse, whether they are aware of it or not, further serves to leave the target feeling isolated. Sadly, sometimes the victim is harassed, and when all of these wicked forces continue to work against the target, they end up sometimes being institutionalized or on medication, all because the narcissist has orchestrated things to appear this way, knowing full well that they themselves, the narcissists, are the ones who belong in a straight up jacket, locked up in a padded room, and certified insane. But we watch this happen to some of the targets. We watch this happen to some of the victims. And again, the narcissist derives immense pleasure, immense narcissistic supply from watching all of this happen. They are proud of themselves. They are working to please their father, and their father is proud of them, because when this happens, they have gained access to the target's spirit. And, this kicks up the abuse another notch, all for the narcissist's pleasure. And the narcissist, remember, came to steal, kill, and destroy. And this is just another way that, again, they continue to further their father's works. I want to encourage you today to not internalize the gaslighting, to not internalize the crazy making. Do not internalize the smear campaign, the projecting, the work of the flying monkeys, or any other of the narcissist's tricks. It is all a trap and a setup to keep you locked up, doomed, institutionalized. Well, maybe you did not end up institutionalized. Maybe you didn't end up on medication. But that does not mean that you don't have residual effects from the narcissistic abuse, because many people end up with PTSD. Some end up with CPTSD. There is an undeniable pain that you're left feeling. Sometimes you live in fear that you're missing out on life. Sometimes you don't want to experience life because of that fear. Fear of loving again, fear of trusting yourself. This was their goal: to trap you, to doom you, to not allow you to experience the fullness of life, to keep you from realizing who you are and whose you are, to keep you from doing the very things that you were fashioned and formed to do. As long as those thoughts remain in your mind, the narcissist's trap works effectively and you are doomed. It is now your job to work hard and fight. Fight to break out of that toxic thinking. Fight to break the subliminal messages that the narcissist has been pouring into your mind over time. It's not something that they can say to you just once and you're fully indoctrinated. They have to repeat these patterns and get the support of the other cast members, the flying monkeys, the doctors, the pastors, whomever they're talking to, whomever is listening, whomever their audience is. They work hard to get them on their side. And don't forget that, the narcissist comes from the angel of light and they're able to transform. So they'll play whatever role they have to get you where they want you to be. But your job is to fight. You have to fight so that you can reach the highest version of yourself. You have to tell yourself that you are more than enough. You dream bigger, reach higher, choose to chase down your passion. Let the enemy know that he is nothing and your God is bigger and able to deliver you. Yes, the narcissist came to horrify your life, but your story is not over. If you still have a heartbeat, you still have purpose, and God can still save you. But you've got to fight. You've got to tell yourself that I am a more than a conqueror through him who loves me, that I am the head and not the tail. I'm above and not beneath. You've got to cancel out every negative thought. Tell yourself that the mind of Christ is upon me, and I will seek those things that are above and not beneath. You've got to tell yourself that I'm fearfully and wonderfully made, that you are the apple of God's eye, and that you are hemmed up in his garment, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Listen, I know that it's hard when you're in the thick of it, and I know that it's hard when everybody around you is a supporting cast member for the narcissist, but your God is bigger than all of that. And again, he is able to deliver you. So no matter how the narcissist trapped you, no matter how hard you or how much you're longing for somebody to love you, for somebody to hold you, for somebody to be there for you, you won't experience anything authentic until you start to heal, so that you can embrace the life and the love, the joy, the peace that is your birthright. So I just wanted to come here today with just a brief message to encourage you and uplift you that yes, The narcissist traps their targets into doom, into a doomed life. But your God came to heal, deliver, and set free. You are more than a conqueror. So until the next video, take care of yourself and take care of each other.